Hi, gonna do a little update while I walk Ravenpaw. And you can see much better out here. It was a whole lot worse last week. It was a whole lot worse. I have a seizure disorder. I've been diagnosed anyway. They say they don't normally diagnose it until you have more than one. But it's literally been my second coma in my entire life, and I'm only not even 30 yet, so they're being safe with me. So I take anti-seizure medication now. A hospital made complicated things. Like, they were wonderful. They saved my life. You know, there's one nurse in particular, I'll just call her Jay. She was wonderful. But you notice the two black guys. Well, what had happened was I had a seizure. Ravenpaw? No. For the first time ever. In my life. No family history. None of that. So, my potassium levels were very messed up. They actually said that can cause it too, but we're still being safe with me, anti-seizure, blah, blah, blah. I don't care, no. Come on. But anyway, so it happened Sunday. Now, my dad had heard me, I sounded distressed. He told my mom. My mom came to check on me, and to them it sounded like an anxiety attack almost. Like I guess I was crying or sobbing or whatever. But when my mom came into the room, I was face forward on top of the laptop. I had smashed my face through my laptop. I was shaking. And half of my body was like off the bed already and hitting against like the metal bar at the bottom. So Narcan was administered. Everything was administered. Paramedics were called, obviously. I did not react to the Narcan. It wasn't an overdose. So they weren't sure. I was still seizing when the paramedics came. It took about a full hour for everyone to actually come and show up. So for that entire hour, I seized. I remember bits and pieces. Like, I remember my parents being distressed. I remember shaking, but it felt like I was being shooken, like someone was trying to wake me, maybe. But no, that was me. But I could tell something wasn't right, something was happening. But I couldn't fathom what. Did I do something? What did I do? You know? So, ended up in the hospital. The bruises showed up later. And oh boy, did they complicate things. They were so much worse. I had two black eyes all the way down. Like, it's still that low on this cheek. It's still red here. Both my eyes were red. I had bruises up both my leg, up and down both my arms and legs. Some on my chest, my back, everywhere. It looked like I was in a car wreck or someone beat the crap out of me. It did. It legitimately looked like I was beat up. or in a bad car accident or something happened. It was confirmed, obviously, had your analysis, blood analysis done. They ran a virus test on me as well. So, yeah, I don't even have the antibodies either. So, never got infected with that. My urinalysis were fine. I didn't have anything that shouldn't be in my system. Everything in the right doses. So, we still don't quite know what happened. We know that about a few days previous to it happening, I had been having difficulties. I was throwing up a bit, dry heaving, and I know that can mess up potassium levels. Either way, still being safe. I am taking all my medications, just kind of piecing together what happened in the past, during that time. It was very confusing, to be honest. But what they say about, like, being calm, if you see someone, like, having a stroke or seizure or something like that, being calm, they can tell. Yeah, we can tell something is happening. We just can't tell you what. Ravenpaw, I see you, bud. Come on. But yeah, that was some major news. Because of the bruising and everything, it looked bad. The accusation, the police had to be called. Coppa was involved because apparently I am only 27, but I'm considered elder in distress, supposedly. Anyway, everyone was called. Talks were given. I told everyone the same story. Just all I knew, because all I remembered was getting ready for bed that night. I was going to play some Kingdom Hearts and make some videos for you guys. That's literally the last thing I remember. And lights or nothing. None of that has ever caused. I don't have epilepsy or anything like that. So we don't necessarily know. We know that I had just started having some neck issues. And doing my own personal Google research, not doctor by any means, but doing my own research, I have read that for seizures, it can have something to do with the vagus nerve, which a nerve in your neck. So who knows? I'm gonna see a neurologist. I'm gonna see the right doctors, but yeah, it's kind of a blur. The hospital, though, bless their heart, I understand what abuse victims look like and what they probably say all the time. And it was probably along the lines of what I said too. My family didn't do this to me. No one did this to me. I fell. I know exactly what it sounds like. I had to get away from that. I know. So, it was a little excessive, though, as advice. Maybe not take every single thing from your patient. They took my clothes. They took my shoes. I had 3 different trackers. I had a camera on me at all times. The whole 9 yards, everything. I could keep going, but I'm not, because in the end, they saved my life. And I should be great, and I am grateful. Ravenpaw! He thinks he can sneak away while I'm talking. What you doing? Huh? No, you are not the big man. Come here. Sorry, he was staring down a dog in the desert. Someone walking their dog. You are not the big tough guy here. Okay? Got one more, bud. So yeah, I was technically in a coma again for 4 days this time. I did not die this time around. Less damage was done. I believe less damage in the long run's been done. Especially compared to what happened in 2015. My hearing hasn't changed. My memory may have gotten worse. That will remains to be seen in the next few days, few months, years. But yeah, I had to learn to walk again. I had to do the whole breathing exercises, all of it, again. I swear, this world keeps trying to kill me, but I am unkillable right now. I am immortal. Keeps trying. My goodness, keeps trying, but I guess, I don't know. Yeah, that's right. There's a reason I'm here, huh, Ravenpaw? We'll just figure out what that reason is then. So, I hope you all have a wonderful day and no health complications or no bad luck or anything like that, because it revolves around me. So, have a good day. You want to get some dinner, Raven? Well, that's a no. You ignored me. Okay.